Hi family, this is me again coming to share with you some words of wisdom before my workout. Today I want to talk about the nameless woman and a woman that was essential in the things of God at the time of Isaiah. She was his wife. Isaiah's wife, I call her the nameless woman because we never knew really her name. And unless, you know, somebody finds it somewhere, as far as I know, she had a name obviously, but it's just not relevant. Her role was relevant. If you look in Isaiah chapter 8 verses 1 through 4, that's where you can cross-reference everything I'm going to share with you. You'll find that Isaiah is married to this prophetess, and she was actually a woman of God. Now, in the times of prophetic times, it was like Huldah and Deborah as prophetesses, who their roles were very key and significant. Okay, and she gave judgment through her prophetic decree. She gave judgment and direction to Israel, because that's what the prophetesses would do. Okay, they give judgment and direction to Israel. She conceived children to Isaiah and gave them prophetic names that were significant. And if you look in Proverbs chapter 22, you'll see that it says that a good name is better to be gotten than riches. Proverbs 22 verse 1, you can reference that. And the names of her sons, authenticating the writing of the book of the law. One of the sons was named Maher Shalal Hashbaz, which means haste, spoil, speed, prey, and it implies the Assyrians, hasten to the spoil, the taking of Syria and Samaria. They speed to the prey. This name, meaning making speed to the spoil, these are words that Isaiah commanded to be written upon a tablet, and afterwards to give a symbolical name to a son to be born by him, by the prophetess. Okay, so they gave names that were in line with what either was going to happen, was happening at the time, and I find that very interesting. They also conceived another son named Shear Jashub, meaning a remnant shall return, speaking of returning after captivity. The son of Isaiah, who accompanied his father when he went to deliver to King Ahaz the prophecy contained in Isaiah 7 verse 3, was Shear Jashub. Okay, now let's look at how this woman, the nameless woman, is not so nameless after all, because she raised sons, she prophesied, she made decrees, she had roles like Deborah had a role as a prophetess in giving direction to Israel, and even helping her husband. Many times your job is nameless. There's things that you do that no one knows, and no one knows that you're the genius behind that your child's science project, or you're the researcher behind your daughter's book report. Nobody knows that. You're nameless, or no one knows that you're the one that took the time to take your husband's clothes to the cleaners, or you're the one that ironed the clothes, that you're the one that's responsible for your family being healthy. There's so many nameless things that you do, or that your children look proper at school. And it doesn't seem like you really get a reward. But you know what? In being nameless or not named, you're not nameless, excuse me, let me correct myself, you're not named. God says in Psalm 139 that he knew you from your mother's womb. So in essence, the fact that he knows you, that you're known by him, that even if human beings don't know you, you are valuable to God. And so Isaiah's wife, a prophetess, I really like the way the King James says it in this. In general, I don't like the King James version. It says, and I made love to a prophetess. So he's recognizing at her that he went and made love to his wife, who was a prophetess. And Isaiah's recognizing this of her, like putting her in position, like I made love to a prophetess. You know, a woman that can prophesy, decree, and declare and change atmospheres. And I want you to know that you are a prophetess, that you may not be named in many occasions, but you know that your Father knows your name. And at the same time, your life matters and you are important. So whether nameless or not, your Father has already called you by name, even from the womb. Psalm 139, 11 and 12. And you can also reference Isaiah 8, 1 through 4, so that you can find out more about Isaiah's wife and how she was responsible for naming children, giving direction, etc., etc. The things that you already do. So, woman of God, I'm just letting you know that God loves you and you have to love yourself too. Have a great day. Bye.